Steam is the ultimate destination for PC games. Many of the features are known by a regular user. But did you know it has some amazing features you might have missed? Here are 5 hidden Steam features that you should check out right now. Do you love being the first to try out new features in games? Every few weeks or months, developers often release beta versions of their games to test new updates and fixes for existing issues before they go live for everyone. By joining the beta mode, you can give feedback to developers and enjoy the latest additions and improvements before anyone else. For example, look at my Steam UI. It has a fresh new design because I'm part of the beta mode. And recently, Valve has been experimenting with a new look. You can get the same by going to Settings, Interface, and under Client Beta Participation, select this. For games, you can also opt into beta versions by going to Properties, Betas, and choose the available option from here. Not all games will have the beta version, but some multiplayer games do offer them regularly. While this gives you early access to potential new features, this mode will have bugs, so if you encounter any problem while using the beta version, it might be because of that. Are you someone who has a lot of friends on Steam? You might forget who some of them are, especially if they change their Steam name or gamertag often. Steam has an interesting solution to this. When you go to your friends list, right-click on a friend's name, select Manage and change nickname. This allows you to assign nicknames to your friends. You can call them anything, whatever makes it easy for you to recognize them. When you do this, you and the other person do not have to worry, as they'll not be knowing about it. It's like how we create nicknames for our contacts in our email or mobile address book. Speaking of names, one of the fun things about Steam is that you can change your name anytime you want. But what if you have a lot of friends who do the same thing? How can you keep a track who they are? Well, this is a useful feature that lets you see their old names or gamer tags. Just right-click on their name in your friends list, go to Manage, and under Recent Names, you'll see a list of usernames they used. You can do the same for yourself by clicking the drop-down arrow next to your name under Profile. It's a great way to see how you and your friends have evolved over time. Do you want to discover new games that match your taste and style? Steam has a feature that can help you find your next favorite game. It's called Interactive Recommender, an AI tool that analyzes your gaming activity and preferences to suggest games that you might enjoy. You can access it by hovering over the Store tab and selecting this. Here, you'll see a list of games that are based on the playtime of the games in your library. You can also fine-tune the recommendations by moving the popularity slider, which filters games by how popular they are and how old they are. This can be a great way to search for hidden gems or new releases that you may have missed. If you love gaming, you know how important it is to have a smooth and a lag-free experience. That's why you need to keep an eye on your FPS to see how well your PC can handle the heavy games. You don't need to download any fancy software to do that. Instead, Steam has a built-in FPS counter that can easily be activated from settings. You can then choose where to place it on the screen, and for colors, you can go for a subtle gray if you feel it's intrusive, or the typical bright green. This is a useful feature as you don't need to run another FPS Counter software that will use more system resources, also being a reason for some weakness in your frames. There you have it. I hope you learned some new tricks about Steam that you didn't know before. If you did, hit the like button, share it with others, and I appreciate your support and feedback. Stay tuned for more awesome videos, and I'll catch you next time.